Hey, you viewers and viewers, my name is General Red Strategist, and welcome back to So You Being Hunted. This is episode 449. Now, second episode today of my hardcore playthrough that I'm attempting. So we're doing okay so far. We've cleared out a few of the Centre Island's device pieces, stocked up on bandages. We've got this axe here, which is not the best weapon. We could really do with a gun more than anything else, but it'll suffice for the time being. And I've just got to let some of my health recharge a bit after the last episode because I got shot to pieces. Luckily, the landowner's now, buggered off because basically I quit in and out of the game, essentially. So, it's a new recording attempt. Let's see how we're doing. We've got the strange scanner, which actually is going to be quite helpful for us, I do think. So let's get cracking on and see if we can find, well, if we can return this device piece first and foremost that we got in our inventory. This is a bit awkward because it's just a freaking cliffside, which is not great, is it? Alright, but at least we can get out over here. Let's get up this hill. Okay, towards the old standing stones, and let's hope that the friggin' robots aren't going to be too much of a problem, ladies and gents. Now, I hope you guys are all doing well, as usual, out there, that you're enjoying, well, at least enjoying what we've played so far, anyway. Now, I've got to watch out for the fucking riders, because they're going to be an issue on their patrol routes, aren't they? If I go like this, take a bit of a detour around this way, check this, that's just bandages. Oh god, there's like two riders now, and there's a poacher off to the right, which is less than ideal. Oh, no you don't. Yep, lock off me please. There we go. Alright, go, 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 go. Oh god, there's hunters as well. God, he's really keeps seeing me, doesn't he? That's the problem here. Okay, right, we're getting there though. Let's keep sprinting. Oh god, there's quite a few hunters in there as well. Jesus, I hope I'm bitten off more than I can chew with this challenge, but we'll see. So yeah, like I said, hope you guys are all doing very well out there. I was just momentarily concentrating on what I was doing. Just got to watch out for scarecrows as well. But in the meantime, it's an evening as I'm going to record this. Work's done for the day. Figured I'd take a moment just to basically do some recording. A little bit of Sir, maybe some, Tomb Raider 2 as well at some point. Oh god, where's that fucking rider? I hear you, you're real close. Oh god, the landowner's right there as well, I didn't even realise. They've been triggering traps by accident. Right, there's the standing stones, that's my bloody objective, that's where I need to get to. What are you doing over there? You're just sort of hovering around that place. If I just go higher and higher up here, so I can keep them in view as to where they are. Jesus. I mean, luckily this hides me fairly well. So I can just sort of sit here if need be, and hopefully they won't see too much. Oh god, that's a bit too visible there, isn't it? Alright, there's going to be a... oh god, I'm not... Oh, you just go off down there. Alright, if I have to sit here for a while just to let them sort of move away, then that's good. In the meantime, though, I do have a topic of conversation that I want to talk about. Whilst these guys are all hanging around over here, being a bunch of bitches, basically, I've been watching some videos on YouTube, actually, recently, and I'll talk about, what videos they actually are, gaming content, that is. And, a bit of context first, or at least, a bit of, kind of, I don't know, background, I don't know what you want to call it. But, of course, I love to play, a lot of horror here on the channel. And I've played some fairly notable horror games. So things like, I played the original Outlast, I played Alien Isolation, Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth, SCP Containment Breach, stuff like that, all kinds of good stuff. And, thing is, I also do obviously a lot of my indie horrors, my one-offs, things like that, as well as small horror games from time to time, which are always fun to play. And, sometimes I get requests to do various other games, various other franchises, things like that. And, one such franchise which I have probably talked about, before here on the channel, and I've probably had requests to play games in this franchise before, and I've often said repeatedly that, I have no interest in this franchise in terms of actually playing it. And of course that franchise, for anyone who is probably quite observant, is the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise. So the reason I wanted to kind of talk about that today in this episode is just because It's a franchise which, you know, there's a lot of games, a lot of installments in it, and it's a very popular franchise as well, you know. And, you know, the thing is, like, the Five Nights at Freddy's games, they're not necessarily kind of personal interest. They're not the kind of games that I myself would kind of pick to play. Because the thing is, they've you know, I mean, they have an interesting sort of basic concept to them, but I've said before how I have no real sort of interest in playing them myself, just because I mean, they don't interest me enough to actually play them here on the channel, but also because as games, I think they've been done to death by a lot of YouTubers, especially a lot of YouTubers who are much bigger and more popular than I am. And but that, you know, doesn't mean that I haven't watched some Five Nights at Freddy's content before on YouTube. And the most recent one that I've actually been watching, I will admit, you know, these last few days, I've been watching a playthrough, Markiplier's playthrough, that is, of Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, which I believe is the most recent one, came out in December last year. I wish I'd actually included that in my Steam reviews video for December, but I didn't, unfortunately, because I didn't have the opportunity to record anything from it. But I'm going to bend my rules for the January 2022 one and actually include it in there instead. So yeah, I've been watching a bit of that game, and I will confess that obviously Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach looks very, very different to a lot of the other Five Nights at Freddy's games. Oh god, don't move. Oh, fuck off. No, this is bad. Shit. Fucking dog. Stop it. Oh, no. Right, time to get out. Oh, God, there's fucking enemies everywhere. This is bad. This is very, very bad. Where's my fucking thing? There it is. Because, oh, fuck. They're everywhere. Oh, God, could this be the end? Shit, just gotta get out. Oh, I'm being shot from every angle. This is bad. Oof. Ow. Stop. Oh, lordy, there's hunters over there. There's a fucking dog behind me as well. Shit. God, I'm out. I was just trying to talk about, you know, things that I was trying to talk about and all that, you know. No need to be this way. Go over there, that's it. Dukem. Get to the jetty. The jetty's safe. Oh boy, that did not go according to plan. There's a fucking dog on my trail. But yeah, so I was watching, you know, Markiplier's playthrough of Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. And, like I say, as a game, dare I say, it actually looks kind of interesting compared to other Five Nights at Freddy's games. I mean, because the thing is, like I say, the other Five Nights at Freddy's games have never really interested me, but... Oh god, there's a fucking rider! This is not what I need! Stop! You cannot get me, so don't even try, you bugger. Oh my god, he just went straight down to the water and now he's directly underneath me, the little bitch. Oh god, you're just stuck up there now. You've even brought the Squire out, what the hell? Well, how the hell am I supposed to deal with this? Oi, come here. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, if I just stay crouched, maybe he can't see me. Because my visibility's low. Jesus. Well, this was an absolute fucking nightmare, wasn't it? Good lord. Alright, so yeah, as I was saying, compared to all the other Five Nights at Freddy's games out there, Security Breach actually does look kind of interesting for a mix of reasons, some of which are, how should I say, maybe not the right reasons, to put it that way. Because the thing is, right, most Five Nights at Freddy's games all have the same kind of gameplay from what I've seen of them. Basically, it's kind of static. You're in a room, you have various functions that you can do, and you just have to survive a series of nights, and that's it. And, you know, if you sort of figure out a series of smaller little secret tasks, you can sort of unlock the backstory behind... Oh god, what are you fucking doing? Get out of there. You can unlock the kind of backstory behind the games, and, you know, all the games kind of set up this kind of lore, almost. You know what I think we need to do? I think we just need to go to another island here, otherwise this dog is just not going to fucking leave me alone. So, 1 second, everybody. Alright, I'm on the North Island now, because good lord, that was a disaster back there. Alright, let's have a look around and just see maybe we can clear some device pieces off this one instead. But yeah, as I was saying, Security Breach, it actually looks interesting for a variety of reasons, some of which are perhaps not the right reasons, but essentially the difference between it and all previous Five Nights at Freddy's games is that it's actually free roam. You can actually wander around, and it has this big sort of effectively what is an open world for you to explore. So the open world in this case is this kind of big like mall slash restaurant complex thing. And I'm not going to lie, visually speaking, it's very colourful, and it actually does look like an interesting setting to actually explore. Now, admittedly, the other reason why I kind of think it looks funny is because apparently it's riddled with bugs and yeah, stuff like that basically, which I'm not going to lie, sometimes, you know, there are certain games out there which are so buggy that they're actually kind of funny and they end up being actually kind of fun to play, and I don't know, some of the stuff I've seen would suggest that Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach might actually be so buggy that it actually turns out to be funny and kind of good to play. So, you never know. Maybe, oh god. Shit! Fucking hell, there's always so many robots around! Bloody hell, I'm not doing well at this. I need stealth equipment, that's what I need. Oh, fuck off! Fucking hell! Is it me, or are they firing so much more accurately than they usually do? I don't know if it's just me. It might just be me. Oh, actually, hang on, we might have drawn the robots from over there out of the way, so we might be able to get this one. Or not, because that guy's still over there. Oh wait, no, we can draw him out. Fuck you, go away, please. I'm going this way. I'm going to get this one. There's a fucking robot behind him. But yeah, so Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach looks very fucking buggy. Right, gimme. There we go. I'm off. I'm out. Oh my god. They definitely are firing way more accurately. Maybe it's just because you max them out and it probably activates some fucking hardcore mode or something, I don't know. Who knows? So, as I was saying, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach looks buggy, Security Breach, not Beach, looks buggy as all hell, and yet, it actually looks kind of fun, because it looks so different. I mean, people on the reviews are saying that, as buggy as it is, they have enjoyed it, because it's actually apparently quite strange. And apparently, unlike previous Five Nights at Freddy's, where gameplay-wise, it often just became sort of the same thing repeatedly. Apparently Security Breach actually does introduce lots of like new mechanics as it goes along, and like new sort of ways of playing, just to basically keep things fresh and keep you engaged. So there's that, and you know me, sometimes, depending on the game, sometimes I do like it when games introduce new sort of mechanics every so often, just to kind of keep things from getting stale. Because I've had games in the past which I've played where I play them and I think to myself, you know, the gameplay does get kind of repetitive, and as a result that can get a bit boring sometimes. Case in point, Outlast, things like that. And, you know, that's one of the reasons actually why I've never really played any of the older Five Nights at Freddy's games, because I just look at the gameplay and I think, okay, interesting, but looks like it would kind of get repetitive very quickly. At least in my mind, anyway. So, there's that too. But Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, if I'm not mistaken, because it introduces new mechanics every so often, it sounds like it would perhaps kind of avoid that trap. So who knows? Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's a game that I can buy and play in my own time and actually see what it's like and see if it's actually, you know, worth it. The only problem is that apparently it's like 30 bloody quid on the Steam Workshop, which is kind of expensive for a game. And considering the amount of bugs and stuff that are currently in it, I don't know if it's worth it. Or maybe if it's worth perhaps waiting to see if it goes on sale at some point. Get it for cheaper. I mean, having, you know, admittedly, the devs, Steel Wool, or whatever they're called, in partnership, of course, with Scott Cawthon, or whatever he's called, the guy who made Five Nights at Freddy's, he, you know, they are planning to sort of update things and actually, you know, put patches out to improve it and fix some of the bugs and all that. No, you don't. I'm in the water, I'm fine. I'm kind of drunk, so just leave me alone. Okay, if we can get at least another device piece, then it won't be a complete waste of an episode. Oh dear. So, yeah, as I was saying, I mean, like I say, it just, as a game, it does look very colourful. And of course, one thing that Five Nights at Freddy's does have, which probably is one of the reasons why it's so popular, is probably the cast of very kind of colourful characters, to put it that way. Because the thing is, I've played games with casts of colourful characters before, so I can understand sometimes what, you know, sort of elements can make certain games go popular. You know, having played things like the Danganronpa games, I can see why they're popular, because they have very standout casts of characters in them. And of course, you know, Five Nights does have a cast of very visually striking characters, I'll give it that. You know, mainly in terms of the animatronics themselves, the animatronic characters, the villains, the monsters. And I suppose actually that's probably why, you know, certain horror games do get very popular, because they have quite iconic monsters that you can sort of look at and you can think, oh yeah, that's definitely a Five Nights at Freddy's game, or, you know, that's definitely an Alien game, or that's definitely an SCP game, or whatever. You know, because another sort of example that perhaps fits that mould is that Poppy Playtime game that I played way back in Halloween last year. You know, you see Huggy Wuggy, he's quite a distinct looking monster. And so immediately as soon as you see him, you know what game probably that you're referring to, that you're talking about. So, yeah, that's probably one of the reasons why Five Nights at Freddy's did go so popular. That and the fact that, despite being a very simple game, admittedly, it probably does have that kind of hook in terms of the plot in it, in the sense that, as a kind of player, on the surface it's just this very basic game of, you know, using a few functions just to stay alive for a bit. But then, if you find like the Easter eggs and stuff like that, it suddenly unleashes this kind of deeper plot. And it's delivered in little bits, in little hints at a time, just to kind of keep your interest and keep you engaged. Which, you know what, I can kind of admire that, because that's a very interesting thing to do. And it's a good way of, you know, keeping the attention of some of your players, which is great. I can see why they do it. So even though I personally, like I say, was never really interested in the older Five Nights at Freddy's games, I can appreciate and understand what probably made them so popular when they came out. So there you go. That's just some thoughts on that. God, there's fucking riders everywhere and they're all closing in on this location, which is fantastic. Just gonna have to keep moving, because we know where the other device piece is located, it's just fucking getting to it that's the problem, because there's bloody poachers and hunters and dogs around it, and I don't really have any stealth equipment, which is also the issue. And I nearly keep getting myself killed, and I could do with more bandages as well. That's the other thing. So, you know, like I say, security breach looks hella interesting. I mean, I'm not really up to date on the Five Nights at Freddy's lore, because again, you know, I haven't really watched too much by way of content on those games. Again, just because I was never kind of hugely interested in the older ones. But who knows? Maybe Security Breach will be the thing that actually kind of, maybe it'll prove to be the exception to the rule. And you know, it certainly has what appear to be visually striking characters in it. Apart from obviously the fact that, graphically speaking, it does look very colourful and quite vivid, quite vibrant. And the thing is, you know, with the characters who are in it, especially like the animatronic characters, I can see probably why it's popular in that respect. Because, you know, like I say, the characters are quite colourful, striking, visually speaking, so, you know, I'm not talking so much about Freddy Fazbear, whatever he's called, I'm talking about the other characters around him. Because they got, what are they called? There's like a crocodile one, I think he's called like Monty or Monty Gator or something. And then there's Roxy Wolf. Then there's like the bird one, who I'm pretty sure actually is a recurrent character in all the Five Nights games. I don't know if I'm butchering their names or what here, or if I'm getting their names completely wrong, but who knows. So, you know, there's that as well. And I'm going to be honest, I feel like some of the characters in Five Nights at Freddy's are a little bit, how should I say, furry bait? Let's put it like that. Looking at you in particular, Roxy Wolf, because I've seen pictures of that character, and I can see that being furry bait indeed. I'm joking, of course. Well, half joking, that is. Right, I need to figure out really what the ideal path here is. So the jetty's back off in that direction. Let's have a look here. Let's go this way. Oh god, was that a trap? Oh no, it's a rabbit. There will be traps around here somewhere, I've just got to watch out for them. Oh fuck, that's the balloon. That's the old balloon! Oh god, no you don't. Stop that. Don't be like that, please. That's very, very rude. You know, it really is a hardcore challenge, isn't it? Because obviously in this, with all robots spawning from the get-go, that means squires as well, which actually makes it quite hard to get towards buildings and villages. So if somebody's having a shootout, I'm hoping maybe it's the guys who are defending this device piece that was off in this direction somewhere. Because if that's the case, they'll be distracted and they might get themselves killed. which will be fantastic if that is indeed what's going on. Shit, where were they though? Were they over here somewhere? I think they were. There is a fucking rider with them, so we've got to watch out. Yeah, they've got to be over there somewhere, haven't they? They're getting trapped though, that's the good news, right? Give me that, I want that as well, because that's food. Bandages would be ideal if you got them. Shit, I'll take the ham. Right, you know what, I'm full on food. Ooh, someone died over here, that's pretty awesome, isn't it? I'll eat that. Shotgun shells, we do not have a shotgun. Let's say that if there are dead robots lying around, we might be able to get ourselves a shotgun. Oh god, I don't know where that fucking rider is, but... Christ, he's close. Oh, he's there. He's there. What are you doing, bud? Leave me alone. Right. Dead fucking hunter over here, by the looks of it. Ah, well, he's got bandages, though. We'll take those. Let me just actually do some inventory management here, just to make sure I've got sufficient space in case this next device piece is actually quite big. Alright. Whilst I'm at it, I'm going to down my stout early and get my bottle out. Oh. Where is this? Oh god, he can see me, but I can't see him. Oh, the smoke column's right there. Oh. Fuck. This is dangerous. Do you see me? Just gonna throw that. Oh, you son of a bitch! No, you don't. I'm back in. Right, draw him out. This is what we need to do. Like this, in a circle. If we oh, fuck! Stuck on bloody bolt. Oh, you cunt! Good lord, sorry. Swearing like a drunken sailor, aren't I? Where's that fucking dog? Where is he? Where's the fucking thing? Oh god! It's not what I want. Shit, there's too many of them! Why the fucking 4 of them? No! Oh my god, why is the 4 of them there? Jeez. Okay, well I failed the hardcore playthrough. Oh my, so many robots. Deary me. Well, that's unfortunate, ladies and gentlemen. I balls that up. Oh, Jesus. I was freaking standing in the pole for a second. Deary me. Did not go well at all, did it? Ah, I should have recognised them. But the problem is, they were sort of blending into the thicket. They were blending into the undergrowth. I didn't see there was about 4 of them there, or 3 or 4 of them, until it was really too late and I was too close. I should have got my axe out way sooner and just started flipping around. Problem is, I heard the dog as well. I couldn't see where the dog was. So I was like, oh shit, this is bad. Well, that's unfortunate. I didn't do anywhere near as well as I'd hoped in this particular challenge, but there you go, folks. Hope you enjoyed that. People always sit there and go, oh, Red, you've played so many episodes of Sir now, you should be the pro at this. No, I really am not a pro at anything that I play. Let me just say that right now. Facebook and links down below, along with links to my propagandist channel for anyone interested. And if you enjoyed, do leave a like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. It's always appreciated, you know, etc., etc. And, you know, on that subject of discussion, if in case anyone's wondering, I still have no intention of playing the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise on my channel, because, well, at least not the old ones, i.e., like the first 4 or 5 or however many there've been. Security Breach is the one exception, which kind of does interest me a bit, just because of the more free-roaming element to it, but that's not to say it would ever appear on the channel. I could see it being one of those games that I would buy and just play in my own time. In my own spare time. So yeah, in case anyone was wondering, because I know some people are like, I don't think you should play that franchise on your channel, which I can totally understand, and like I say, I have no plans to do so. I'm rambling now, so let's wrap up here. This is General Red signing off. Goodbye, everybody. The Gatling gun, ladies and gents. This is going to be absolutely interesting to see. So let's put maybe 2,000 points worth of Squires. This one. Now, I initially tested this one with one of the bugged DLC options for rapid fire, and he was pretty freaking powerful. As you can see, he's speeding up. Oh god, here we go, here we go! So does he ever stop firing to like reload or anything? He's pretty tough, as you can see. I took them all down. So obviously, with this guy, if you're going to take him out, I have a feeling you need like a fast attack unit, or to try and, you know, a fast attack unit to try and get up to him as quickly as possible before he can really start firing fast.